KKR has won the sixth match. From our last predictions, I think we have got a 50-50 ratio because we predicted RR to win the match. But I myself predicted it will be Quinton de Kock's match. It was his match. He was the man of the match. But you predicted Sandeep Sharma. Do you think that Riyan Parag did not listen to you and he did not give him much of a bowling today?
No, I mean, like, he's really ineffective as a captain and as a batsman as well. Not giving Sandeep Sharma the overs, like, he just went with an economy of, 5.5 an over. He just gave 11 runs, giving him
Mm.
just 2 overs. And
Mm.
even like the batting order as well with Rajasthan. Like, we have seen how Dhruv Jurel has performed, the kind of form he's in, and you send him at number 6. Oh, they sent him after Hasranga. Just think.
Yeah.
They sent him after Hasranga. What kind of planning? I don't know. They
Maybe
are experimenting.
maybe they took a leaf out of Gautam Gambhir's book, where Gautam Gambhir
I'm
said.
not sure. Like, seriously, like, this is the second match you guys are losing
Do
around.
you think Riyan Parag
Um,
is effective at number three? He should come more
no,
down than that.
he should go further down. Like, he should have come after Hasranga instead. Because
But yeah.
but what to do? I mean, I'm really not a fan of Riyan Parag, to be honest. Like, especially as a player as well. Like, he's really an overhyped player.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah, you can say too much of a responsibility on an
yeah, I
immature
mean,
player.
one fan just risking his whole life coming to touch
I was so
touch
surprised.
his.
Like, who would come and do that to a Riyan Parag? I did not know what,
That's what,
why.
like, I mean, and to be honest, after seeing this, I really think that the shock was that he'd risked everything, going to jail and everything,
Yeah.
for touching Riyan Parag's feet. So that was really, it was a total shock. But jokes apart, I mean, everything that had to go wrong is going wrong with Rajasthan. Like, their
Mm.
batting order is in shambles. Their bowling is also, like, I'm not sure, like, what was the need of not giving Sandeep Sharma. He was my impactful player last night when I told, and it really proved with the kind of figures he has got, like 2 overs, just giving off 11 runs. If
Mm.
when you needed those wickets, like, wickets like, Quinton de Kock or someone like Sandeep Sharma would have given you, that.
Mm.
Yeah, but another thing, even the batting, I mean, they really, like, the way they finished off the match. I think they were short of around, I thought initially that they were short of 10-15 runs, but I think they
Mm.
were pretty short of 25 to 30 runs as well,
Yeah,
with
because their
Dhruv
batting
Jurel.
did not click today. It was no
At
show.
all. It was a no show. It was just one player. It was Dhruv Jurel and a bit of cameo performances from some other players as well.
Yeah, I mean it was. I mean I understand the logic of the fan running now because Riyan Parag is from Assam. He's from
Yeah,
Guwahati, the local boy. So might be the player who has put them on the map of India in Indian cricket because not many players have come from Assam to go and play for India. So he's one of a kind for them. So I understand the rationale behind the fan running and but it was just funny to see that because I mean you see those things happening to players like Rohit Sharma or MS
yeah.
Dhoni
I
or
mean,
Virat
after
Kohli.
like spending at least 5 to 6 years on the field, like, this guy just debuted last year.
Yeah, so yeah, it was funny. It was funny, but overall the match was like completely loose end for Rajasthan. They did not make a grip even in the batting and the bowling. I mean, to start off with so many spinners finishing off their overs when Rahane got out. Tikshana bowled his third over, and I think Riyan Parag completed his quota of overs, and Hasaranga already bowled 2 overs. So you did not have much to rely on after that. So
No.
after that, Quinton de Kock was just taking on them. Quite a loose end of a match from Rajasthan. I think they were not very serious, or you would say a lot of responsibility given on the young Riyan Parag of a captaincy. It looked the same in the last match. It looked the same here as well, and obviously it is taking a toll on his batting as well. Yeah,
No, in
go on.
last match we can understand that they were already hammered and then he had to come to bat. We can understand,
Yeah.
but this time he had. I mean, you were batting first. It was no doubt it was a very good bowling from Rajasthan Royals as well. But I mean,
Mm.
you need to step up sometime at least. It's not like
Yeah.
we have seen you. I mean, we have seen you being stepped up. Like, I mean, last time I think he scored a really. I mean, he scored really good runs was in
Mm.
the 2023 edition of IPL.
Yeah,
Since then, I think it has been only Jaiswal and Sanju Samson
and Hitmaier,
holding the fort.
Shimran
Yeah,
Hitmaier.
Hitmaya. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
Shimran Hitmaya. Rest, I'm not seen when if you see like players like Ajinkya Rahane, sorry,
Mm.
Sanju Samson or
Mm.
Yashasvi Jaiswal get out cheaply. I've not seen Riyan Parag step up that much. He
Yeah.
had a perfect opportunity to. Even there's a lot of criticism surrounding his captaincy since the first match as well. This
Mm.
was a perfect opportunity to shut down those trolls, but he
Yeah.
didn't, unfortunately.
Yeah, talk about KKR. They held up good, and but do you think that they held up good because of the weakness of Rajasthan, or they were quite better side on the paper as well? Because we predicted them to lose.
Firstly, firstly restricting them, even their batting coach coming out and during the match when Rajasthan were batting, he
Mm.
wanted them to score at least 160. At that time, I thought that the pass score would be 160, 170 around that much. Like it was excellent captaincy by Ajinkya Rane by restricting them to a below par score of like 150 runs only. The other thing which I feel is that your fast bowlers were able to pick up those wickets as well towards the end. Overall, yeah, I mean it was just the battle of captaincy. I mean both of them could have play. I mean it was mainly the batting which actually let them down.
Mm. Mm.
They should have tried to like how Angrish Raghuvanshi was playing today. If you could
Yeah.
see, he was not able to hit those
Yeah.
shots easily, but he was always trying to rotate the strike. That's what Rajasthan also had to do on this kind of a sticky wicket,
Mm.
where you're not able to hit, like how we saw the in the Hyderabad game. They
Mm.
had to learn to rotate the strike continuously, which they didn't do. They were getting out cheaply.
Yeah, I personally did not understand the fact of Moeen Ali opening the batting when
Yes.
Ajinkya Rahane is still there. He can come. I mean, yes, CSK used him as a top order batter, but they used to get him at number 3 or 4 maximum, not at open. So opening with Ajinkya Rahane and Quinton de Kock would have been fine because Ajinkya Rahane has been exposed to spin a lot of times. He has
Yes,
been
and
giving
he
out
can
the
hit
spin.
pace also well. It's not
Yeah,
like he
so
can't. He can.
yeah, so I didn't understand that, but nonetheless they won it. But they're still looking weak as well. But tomorrow is a big match. SRH versus LSG. 300 is going to be touched.
Yeah,
It's in Hyderabad. The match is in Hyderabad.
if LSG wins the toss and foolishly, like Rajasthan decides to
Bowl first.
bowl first, then yes, 300 is going to touch. Hopefully, it would, because considering the bowling lineup, they don't have death over specialists as well. We saw in the Delhi match as well. They were
Hmm.
not able to get. I mean, there were stumping chances, yes, but the game should have been over before itself.
Yeah.
When they were like around 86, 68 for 5 or something, the game
Hmm.
should have got over. But from there, they were able to finish off. So you can understand what kind of death bowling or middle over bowling, post power play bowling they have got. So the target should be to get your first three batsmen out as soon as
Hmm.
possible.
That's not going to
That is
happen
namely
tomorrow.
your Travis Head, Abhishek
Yeah.
Sharma, and
Yeah.
Ishan Kishan,
Hmm.
because Nitish Reddy and those kind of players, I don't think they'll be able to touch that 300 mark.
But
It,
then you still
then
have class in.
we have Klassen, but how long will Klassen be able to hold the fort?
Hmm.
Klassen was also able to hit because the other players like Ishan Kishan and
They were good start, yeah.
Abhishek
But then you
Sharma.
have an Abhinav Manohar also at the end.
Yes, everyone is there, but your main hitters are these three hitters.
You
But you
see,
can, but you can expect a 300 because the kind of pitches also they have got,
yeah,
concrete flat pitches, highway
yes.
Pakistan type.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I think 300 is on the card for tomorrow. I'm definitely sure that whatever the toss is going to be, Hyderabad is going to bat first. That's what I feel. And I think Abhishek Sharma is going to be the match winner for them tomorrow. And from the from the LSG side, I feel it is going to be someone from Nicholas Puran again, and maybe you can say even a Rishabh Pant can chip in tomorrow a bit. But it's going to be Nicholas Puran fighting a lone battle. That's what I feel for tomorrow's match. And obviously Abhishek Sharma stealing the show like Ishan Kishan did the last match. What do you think would be the impactful players for tomorrow's match?
So for LSG, I would like to go first.
Hmm.
My impactful player would be David Miller.
Hmm. Whenever David Miller puts an impact in the match, that means his team is losing.
Yes, his team is losing. Oh,
Yeah. You've seen that in the past that whenever David Miller
yeah.
goes and hits a good knock, his team is on the losing side. Even in the
Yes, Rajat.
Champions Trophy, we saw that.
World Cup also.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yes.
And my SRH one would be, I think it would be Abhishek Sharma for me too. But if I really want to choose a bowler, like if match gets poised, like if you don't have good score or something, then my
Hmm.
bowler would be Simarjit Singh
Yeah, yeah.
last
Amazing,
night.
amazing bowler, class
Yeah.
bowler. As we also discussed in our pre analysis of the squads, that if they want to go with someone like a Mohammad Shami with the new ball and bowl pace
Yes.
and seam, the Simajit could be good bowler. So yeah, amazing bowler. He's not been as effective as with the old ball, but with the new ball, he has been really, really good. So yeah, some players to look out for if you're wanting to make those teams for your fantasy teams and leagues. These are the players we think are going to do well: is Abhishek Sharma, Simarjeet, and Nicholas Puran. From LSG, what you said is David Miller.
David Muller. David
Yeah.
Miller.
So these are the four players which we think are going to be impactful. Who do you think is your are your impactful players? Please chime in with your comment and do like, share, and subscribe the channel. Please join us for the post-match analysis for tomorrow's game. Thank you. Take care. Bye.